For 20 years, Rianne's world was defined by the predictable rhythms of coral reefs and crashing waves. In a village with no standing military or advanced fortifications, the concept of a global threat was entirely abstract. That isolation ended when the sky ripped open. Cold, ruthless metallic entities descended at terminal velocity, striking the ocean like a targeted kinetic bombardment. These were the Gist machines. They are not governed by standard algorithmic logic. Instead, they are powered by demonic souls, volatile, non-linear entities, allowing the machines to operate with predatory malice. The Gist follow a specific hunting protocol, designed to decapitate human resistance before it begins. They identify and eliminate tribes and their most gifted prodigies, ensuring any individual capable of innovating a counter-strategy is removed. This is an extinction-level strategy. By prioritizing the erasure of human potential over the simple seizure of land, the Gist maintain absolute dominance through a mathematical certainty of intellectual superiority. When the Gist arrived at Rianne's home, the technological mismatch was absolute. She watched her village burn and eventually sank into the deep abyss, completely unable to stall the machine's advance with the tools at her disposal. She was recovered by Tholor, a genius who had turned his own life into a tactical calculation. Tholor lived in strategic exile, hiding in an underwater laboratory to draw the Gist sensors away from his people and ensure his research could continue in the shadows. Tholor's research highlighted a staggering disparity. While he could design systems to counter the Gist, the survivors lacked the physical means to deploy them against an enemy that moved with supernatural speed. Bridging this gap required a platform that could withstand the Gist's pressure. Tholor had the blueprints for a solution, but his own physical form was too frail to endure the stresses of the hardware he had envisioned. This was his solution, the Aquarius armor. It sat dormant in his lab, a hyper-advanced frame designed to be the ultimate deterrent against the Gist. Because the Gist are driven by unpredictable demonic souls, they cannot be fought with a rigid computer. Aquarius was built as a sentient defense system, a suit with its own cognitive capacity that chooses a pilot based on instinct and physiological harmony, rather than just accepting a manual operator. Tholor's biology couldn't provide the stability the suit required. However, Rianne's unique physiological resilience offered a compatible biosignature. Her body was the only one capable of surviving the intense synchronization process the armor demands. When Rianne uncaps the vial of catalyst, the armor recognizes the match. The plates unfold and accelerate toward her, locking around her silhouette and integrating with her nervous system in a matter of seconds. The armor is a dead weight without a compatible user to power its systems. With Rianne acting as the biological anchor, the suit's internal processors engage, turning her into a combatant that finally matches the Gist's own physical output. To maximize the armor's effectiveness, Tholor equipped Rianne with a specialized tactical loadout, a high-mobility hoverboard and a precision striking staff. The hoverboard allows Rianne to completely ignore the friction of the water's surface and the constraints of gravity. She moves with an erratic, high-velocity flight path that the Gist's linear targeting systems simply aren't programmed to anticipate. This aggro manipulation tactic draws the machine swarm away from civilian centers. Once isolated, Rianne loops back. She utilizes the board's momentum and her staff for high-impact strikes, delivering enough force to shatter the Gist's metallic shells before they can recalibrate. Rianne's effectiveness is built on a specific exploit in the Gist's programming. By using their own target acquisition logic against them, she turns their overwhelming numbers into a liability. The victim who sank into the ocean now breaches the surface as an apex protector, returning to a world of fire ready to extinguish it. By systematically hunting the world's most capable individuals, the Gist effectively funneled the world's most advanced mind and its most resilient body into the same underwater sanctuary. The machines operated on the assumption that their dominance was absolute, but that calculation failed to account for a specialized symbiotic variable, the moment human instinct and high-level engineering finally synchronized. In their attempt to erase any potential threat, the Gist created the exact conditions necessary for their first major defeat. They provided the pressure that forced a new, specialized resistance to emerge from the deep.